There is a smell, one that doesn't belong to any perfume, food, or place. And yet, the moment it hits your nose, you're no longer here. You're 5 years old again, sitting on the floor, hands messy, mind free. That smell is Play-Doh. But what if I told you this wasn't created for joy? It wasn't designed for children, and it definitely wasn't meant for creativity. In fact, it was invented to clean dirt off walls. Let's go back to the 1930s, a time when homes were heated with coal, and every room slowly filled with a thin layer of black soot. Walls didn't stay clean for long, and cleaning them was a frustrating task. In Cincinnati, Ohio, a small, struggling company called Untold was trying to survive the Great Depression. Money was tight, and they needed something that would keep their business alive. That's when Noah McVicker came up with a simple idea, a soft, moldable substance that could clean wallpaper without damaging it. It didn't look impressive, and it didn't smell like anything special, but it worked. You could press it onto a dirty wall, roll it gently, and it would lift soot right off the surface. No water, no scrubbing, no damage. It felt almost magical. The product became a success, and Untold grew into one of the leading manufacturers of wallpaper cleaning solutions. For a moment, it seemed like they had found their breakthrough. Then, everything changed. After World War II, homes began switching to cleaner heating systems like oil and gas. The soot that once covered walls started to disappear. At the same time, vinyl wallpaper became popular, and it could be cleaned easily with just a sponge. Suddenly, Untold's miracle product had no purpose.
She brought the dough into her classroom and gave it to her students. At first, there was curiosity, then excitement, and then pure chaos. The children squeezed it, rolled it, shaped it into random forms, laughing as they created whatever came to their minds. This plain white cleaning compound had suddenly become something entirely different, a toy. It had no color, no scent, no branding, but it gave children something powerful, the freedom to create. Kay immediately recognized what this could become. She reached out to the McVicker family and suggested something that sounded almost unbelievable. Stop selling it as a cleaner and start selling it as a toy. It was a risky move, but they had nothing left to lose, so they decided to try. They gave it a new name, Play-Doh. Same substance, different purpose. Slowly, the product began to evolve. Bright colors were added, making it more visually exciting. The texture was improved, making it softer and easier to shape.
And this one is Mars,
and then came
the red
something
planet.
unexpected. The
Listen
scent.
closely as the
A
colors blend
subtle,
together.
sweet fragrance was
So
introduced,
satisfying.
just enough to make it recognizable. Over time, that scent became one of the most iconic parts of the experience, something people could identify instantly, even years later. By the mid-1950s, Play-Doh officially entered the toy market, and this time, it didn't go unnoticed. Teachers began using it in classrooms, parents bought it for their children, and kids everywhere fell in love with it. It wasn't just a toy you watched, it was a toy you experienced. You could shape it, destroy it, and create something new again and again. Soon, it appeared on television, and demand exploded. Play-Doh became a household name. As its popularity grew, new tools were introduced. Molds, presses, and playsets allowed children to push their creativity even further. The famous Fun Factory let kids turn dough into long strands and creative shapes, making the experience even more engaging. Of course, it also meant more mess, with pieces of dough ending up in carpets and under furniture, but the joy it brought made it worth it. Over the years, the brand changed ownership and evolved in design. Packaging shifted from simple containers to the colorful plastic tubs we recognize today, but the core idea never changed. A simple material placed in the hands of a child, allowing imagination to take over. What started as a failing cleaning product became one of the most recognizable toys in the world. It earned its place among the greatest toys ever created, proving that sometimes success comes from the most unexpected directions.
Today, Play-Doh is more than just a toy.
It's used in classrooms to help children learn, in therapy to build motor skills, and even in relaxing videos watched by millions online. Yet, at its core, it remains simple, soft, and endlessly creative. So the next time you open a container and that familiar scent hits you, take a moment to think about what you're holding. Because it's not just a toy. It's proof that failure isn't always the end of the story. Sometimes it's the beginning of something completely new. And if you enjoy uncovering hidden stories like this, the kind history almost forgets but never truly loses, then you're already in the right place. Subscribe to The Hidden Heart for more fascinating stories buried beneath everyday things. Like the video if it sparked something in you. Share it with someone who grew up with that unforgettable smell. And drop a comment below. What childhood item do you think has a surprising story behind it?